Hello friends, hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news, insights and updates from the world of football. So it's going to be yet another game week in the Premier League and we are looking forward to yet another classic match between two heavyweights of European football. Yes, my friends, it is going to be a repeat of the Champions League final between Chelsea and Manchester City. And it's going to be the reigning European champions versus the defending Premier League champions. There are lots of things at stake. The Premier League title race is going to heat up and I am expecting a really cracking contest between these two sides. For a fact, we know that this match is going to be played at Stamford Bridge, and Chelsea's record at Stamford Bridge is just scintillating. They have a very strong base at Stamford Bridge and they have a very good defensive record. And to be honest, Thomas Tuchel has completely transformed this team in terms of defense, in terms of attack, in terms of build up play, and managing games in tight situations. It is always very tough at the elite level, and kudos to Thomas Tuchel for how much he has transformed this team. If we talk about Manchester City, Manchester City has their own issues currently. They are not able to gel well as a unit, and Pep Guardiola is an experienced enough manager to understand where the issues are. And I'm sure he must have done this homework to understand where Chelsea's weakness lies. So if I, as a neutral, am trying to preview this match, I will be completely focused on the tactical battles between these two strong teams because it's all about midfield usually in such big matches. And if we talk about the midfield, Chelsea has Jorginho and N'Golo Kante who will act like the double pivots and they will give the freedom for the likes of Kai Havertz and Mason Mount. So it will be very interesting to see how Chelsea set up the team. And on the other hand, Manchester City are a team who like to dominate possession. We all know about that. And if they were to create any half spaces or make those incisive passes, it has to come through either Kevin De Bruyne or Jack Grealish. And usually they try to, create the chances from the left hand side most often than not because that's what has been the trend this season. And they usually play with a false nine. And I won't be surprised if they start with Ferran Torres once again up front. And it will be a very, very crucial match for Manchester City because having drawn their previous Premier League outing against Southampton, it was very, very disappointing to see the build-up play and there was no tempo, there was no rhythm which we saw in Manchester City. There was no flow in the game which we have associated with Manchester City. So, as a neutral, I'll just be honest about the facts. Chelsea have a very strong team. They will be playing with Romelu Lukaku as the target man, and he is in very fine form. He just knows where the back of the net is, and given the opportunities, I am definitely sure that he will at least put one away. And whichever team takes the lead in this match will be, dominating the game. And I'm pretty sure about that. So the first goal becomes completely crucial. And Thomas Tuchel's record against Manchester City has been really outstanding. Having beaten Pep Guardiola's men in the Champions League final, he also ousted them in the FA Cup. And he exactly knows how Pep Guardiola will set up his team. So both managers will do their homework. They will set up their team in a way that it will, not allow the opposition to break them down. And the best part about Chelsea is that even when they look out of the game, they are always in the game because they just require, those split seconds of, lack of concentration from the opposition and they can punish you. And Manchester City, on the other hand, they, dominate the possession and show their aggression on the pitch. And they, wear the opposition down because the opposition becomes tired of seeing City having such possession and just boring football sometimes because it's always sideways and they string in possibly 50 to 60 passes before eventually putting the ball in the final third and then possibly Bernardo Silva or Ferran Torres ends up hitting the back of the net. So it's a very long process wherein Chelsea try to play direct football and they are very, very clinical in their decision making as well. The movement of the front three also will be very interesting to see. How does Romelu Lukaku involve Kai Havertz and Mason Mount into the game? That will be really crucial. I don't think Hakim Ziyech or Timo Werner will get a sniff in this match, at least in the playing 11. I just do feel that Chelsea have a very strong uh, playing 11 set up for the Premier League, and in the other competitions, they may give the likes of Ziyech and Werner chances. So I'm really looking forward to how the young players also perform. The likes of Reece James, if he starts in the right back position, it will also be interesting to see how will City exploit the space in behind him, because Reece James is a defender who likes to bomb towards the right hand channel, and he will play more like Trent Alexander-Arnold does for Liverpool. So how will Manchester City be able to exploit that space and create all sorts of problems? Because you have to remember that Jack Grealish will be playing from the left hand side, and Reece James has to be aware of that. So there are lots of one-on-one battles which I can see in this game, and whichever team dominates most of those one-on-one battles will eventually be the winner. And my personal prediction for this match would be a 1-0 to Chelsea, purely based on the fact that they're playing at home and the team looks much more solid at Stamford Bridge. So, going by that gut instinct, I just do feel that Chelsea will be commanding enough to take all 3 points and open up a 6 point gap over Manchester City in the Premier League. So, guys, please let me know what are your predictions for this match. Will we see Guardiola's men take the lead at Stamford Bridge and try to, play some conservative football, or will we see Chelsea once again displaying their dominance and command over the Premier League and scalp another Manchester City? So it will be really interesting to see how this battle turns out. And guys, if you want regular updates from the world of football, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And until next time, stay safe and take care.